Please be seated. I'm Carol Christ, the university's chancellor. Thank you for joining in today's memorial campus service in which we remember those from our community who have died in the past year, faculty, staff, retirees, and students whose names we will read. 6 years ago, when my husband died, a longtime faculty member, I was sitting where you are. I know how it feels to lose someone whose going leaves a hole in your heart you feel will never mend. But there's comfort in grieving together. In my academic work, I study the British Victorians who had a culture that some people say was obsessed by death. I've thought a lot about what mourning meant for the Victorians, and I've come to realize that it was a way of keeping the dead alive, present within us, and present in our communities. This ceremony, in its small way, does the same kind of work. And by mourning our losses together, we affirm our connectedness, not only to those we mourn, but to each other as a campus community. I want particularly to mention the 11 students who lost their lives this year to illness, to tragic accidents. These are the deaths that hit us the hardest. When a young person dies, it reverses the order of nature. We mourn not only their loss, but the loss of so much life unlived. When I worked with Chancellor Tien in the 1990s, we lost several students in the first month of his chancellorship to a terrible fraternity fire. I still remember his telling the grieving community that we needed to carry them in our hearts, our minds, our eyes, so that they could continue to inspirit our lives. I hope we can carry all those that we've lost in that way. The Berkeley students who died this year left a vivid and indelible mark on all who knew and loved them and were inspired by them. Some of their families are with us today, proud that their children were students at Berkeley. We share in your terrible loss. Several of our faculty and staff also died in the prime of their lives, with so much more still to contribute. Their loss has left our community the poorer. Others, emeriti faculty and staff retirees, lived long lives and made important contributions that have built Berkeley into the great university that it is today. The names of those that we are remembering today appear on our memorial stand. We don't include alumni in this list because we don't hear of everyone's death, but we also think of them at this time because they're also members of the Cal family. We also remember those of our community lost in previous years. Let us now take a moment of silence to honor all the departed members of the Cal community, our faculty, staff, students, researchers, alumni, friends, and family. Thank you. I now invite Professor James Casey, Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Chair of the Academic Senate Committee on Memorial Resolutions, to come forward and read the names of faculty, emeriti faculty, academics, and academic retirees.
Let us commemorate Richard Anderson, Chemistry; Ellis Avery, English; Edwin Daub, Journalism; Paul Emery, UC Berkeley Extension; Sally Floyd, International Computer Science Institute; Craig Hissika, Optometry; Jean-Paul Jacob, Electrical Engineering and Computer Sciences; Joseph Cott, Institute of Transportation Studies; Diana Baumrind from Psychology; Elwin Berlkamp, Mathematics and Electrical Engineering and Computer Science; Ariel Bloch, Near Eastern Studies; Jeffrey Chu, Physics; Heinz Cordes, Mathematics; Susan Irvin Tripp, Psychology; Donald Friedman, English; Alfred Glassgold, Astronomy; A. James Gregor, Political Science; Leo Helzel, Haas School of Business; Joanne Ikeda, Nutritional Sciences and Toxicology, Jack Kirsch, Molecular and Cell Biology and Chemistry, Charles Kittle, Physics, Povender Mehta, Civil and Environmental Engineering, Raymond Miles, Haas School of Business, Anthony Newcomb, Letters and Science and Arts and Humanities and Music, Roberta Park, Physical Education, Norman Phillips, Chemistry, John Polt, Spanish and Portuguese, Frederick Reif, Physics, Jean Rockland, Energy and Resources Group, Mark Rubenstein, Haas School of Business, Peter Sells, Art History and Berkeley Art Museum and Pacific Film Archive, Jerome Orsinger, Electrical Engineering and Computer Sciences and Biophysics, John M. Smith, History, Charles Stone, Statistics, Barry Stroud, Philosophy, Dennis Teagarden, Forestry and Resource Management, Ivan Wickman, Physics, Ollie Wilson, Music, Leon Wofsky, Molecular and Cell Biology, Carl E. Zimmer, Social Sciences and Linguistics, and Martin Draman, School of Education.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. So walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on
We honor and remember the following staff members: Tom Boot, Engineering Research Support Organization; Ellen Barrowman, Political Science; Nicole Boyd, Letters and Science; Carol Brentano, History; Linda Salter Chenoweth, Management Analysis Group; Gerald W. Ford, Botanical Garden; Brad Fuchs, Molecular and Cell Biology and Campus Shared Services; James Gatke, Office of Laboratory Animal Care; Brian Gelketsis, Student Environmental Resource Center; Harriet Harris, Student Affairs; Carolyn Hartsoe, Graduate School of Education; Glenn Jackson, Research Information; Daniel Jong, Financial Services; Peter Lake, UCPD; Jennifer Morales, Supply Chain Management; Tomo O'Brien, Student Affairs; Nicholas O'Connor, Chemistry; Esther Omi Olson, Environmental Science, Policy, and Management; Suzanne Pierce, Chemistry; Robert Schultz, Optometry; Cynthia Turner, University Health Services; Julia Voorhees, University Relations; Michael Weinberger, Recreational Sports; Ann Weiser, Athletics; Pauline Berryman Wesley, Library; Antoinette Whittle Soprazo, African American Studies, Gender and Women's Studies, and Ethnic Studies; Jose Zavaleta, Graduate School of Education.
Today, we mourn the loss and celebrate the lives of two members of the Berkeley graduate student community, Pablo Crucelas, law, and Wei Tan, engineering.
I am standing upon the seashore. A ship at my side spreads her white sails to the morning breeze and starts for the blue ocean. She is an object of beauty and strength, and I stand and watch until she at last hangs. Like a speck of white cloud, just where the sea and sky come down to mingle with each other. Then someone at my side says, "There she goes." Gone where? Gone from my sight, that is all. She is just as large in mast and hull and spar as she was when she left my side, and just as able to bear her load of living freight to the place of destination. Her diminished size is in me, not her. And just at that moment, when someone at my side says, "There she goes," and there are other eyes watching her coming, and other voices ready to take up the glad shout, "Here she comes."
Today we honor and remember 10 undergraduate students: Jessica Christie, Lauren Cushman, Daniel Leahy, Se-Wan Lim, Sebastian Rodriguez, Matthew Trong, Bryce Turner, Colin Weishuan Linda Yang, James Zhu.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
I'd like to thank all of those who have participated in today's memorial, those who have worked hard to prepare the event, and those who have helped every day to make UC Berkeley's response always a compassionate one whenever one of our community passes away. Thank you for attending. Please stay after the program concludes with the playing of Amazing Grace for light refreshments and to connect with family, friends, and colleagues who have shared in this memorial service.